transfers no adeɛ baako a ma promise Barcelona fans ne sɛ mɛyɛ ne sɛ de bia metimi the updates no e dey about Niko Williams kakra benura mentimi am bentie ne ma men sha asem fanfuro na menfa Niko Williams update kakra eso so mfambra na Ken Niko Williams latest e wo ho ne ye say afedie team e friend say Bilbao omenya confirmation no.
Okay, Kwame, Messi Ambalso. Mama Messi Ambalso. Meso mo chako na yentoa eye dwumade no so na. Okay. Okay, Kwame, to so mami.
Latest ni say afedie Bilbao for enya confirmation no from Felix Tenta. Felix Tenta no ye agent Edema Niko Williams no. Papa na kwa ko hu Bilbao for mpanyimfo. Na okohu omo no odi ato manim se afedie abrante e friend se Niko Williams ese on be control mo se bobuku no on pese new season obeto aso na ni nyina no mbusa nse team be na Niko Williams ese opese okobo eno de ye se Niko Williams agent Felix Tenta an kan kire Bilbao fo no by the Niko Williams agent aka kire Bilbao fo enen ye se boy ne se afedie next season no on pese obesi akan ebiem ediama Barcelona for no na omom ye close to Niko Williams anom ni Niko Williams edi nkomo ana nkomo na ba beto abonten anom busa Niko Williams say sankes kapa na nka opede are na wontina Bilbao na wonko Bayern. So during the conversation between Niko Williams and the close circle no catch omo say enye skenti no person join Barcelona by ordering the development no season etwa mu no every Barcelona match bia so any opportunity otwa bi no ankasa watena si analyze Hansi Flick and the style of play no Niko Williams ni hu ne say join Barcelona bobokuo na ebebua na develop as a top player na Hansi Flick system and the style of play no ono Niko Williams no ebe fit into. So the reason why ya or join Barcelona no enyes kasem kra na any development anyhow no Barca bet me a project no. Na Barcelona for La Liga for ya we say on ba betua eye release clause no. After Barcelona ama La Liga mpanyin for ya we say on ba betua release clause no. Na Barcelona decision ye ken. Barca decide say nyame ya aduma bosumi ya ba besim no anon ba ko release clause no. The month of July ana Barca ekwa ko release clause of Niko Williams. The reason why Barcelona trained the month of July ni nyina na say Barcelona financial year no close June 30th. So Barcelona decided say omba kotiska kotua Niko Williams a release clause a say Niko Williams ni sika no eba beka Barcelona financial year of 2024-2025. Barca decided say omo pese Niko Williams sika no mo betua and what's a omutimi accounts are ebe the new financial year. Sa new financial year no shas ye nyame ya aduma 1st July this year. Now end the 30th of June 2026. And tisas kanon be ye free omufutuom no and what's a share the new financial year nim and say the old financial year. Already Barcelona prepare the annual financial reports. Barca prepare the annual financial reporter omo say sa financial report no maklusi and 2024-2025 Barcelona prepare omo annual financial report no omo si omo nya revenue of 950 million euros. Barca enya revenue 950 million euros ano munya ye sa 950 million euros no ticket sales increase ko 44 million euros. Sponsorship revenue increase ko 260 million euros. And to kan nyina boma financial year no mu close no 950 million euros ano munya ye ombetime nye ska kwa kotua bomu kotua ska na ombe reporter enkosi the new financial year eka hu bi ana aye Barcelona fana Barca ba kotua ska no next month and number run the new financial year and Barcelona for decide say July 1st July 2nd omba kwa kotua ska no ombe tua ska no metua consumer price index ne so e de aka ho enti bibia ye close Barcelona ana Niko Williams no ene Niko Williams ama Felix Tenter akoka che Bilbao for so opeso oko Barca aka che Felix Tenter ana Niko Williams say omba kotue scanning next month na omo dey run the new financial year Barca new season ababesim no budget ometwa to was some the bobo team no ho bra no eye 1 billion euros Barca etwa 1 billion euros ana dey ato say omo the bobo team no ho bra entiki Niko Williams latest e wo ho no ana me dey abro no yanko Chelsea kakra Enzo Maresca ana ye head coach adema Chelsea bo boku no na waka Chelsea mpanyimfo say ope a forwarder obetima operate across board e wanim ho obi a wanim ho a in terms of versatility number 9 obetima bo number 10 7 and 11 enti anim one de baby obetima operate na omo options ni bi wo outside England by say Enzo Maresca ka Chelsea mpanyimfo ne say omo befa a versatile forwarder players omo England ho omo Premier League no e 2 players no omo yin baako e between Mohamed Kudus and Joao Pedro. Sa 2 players we Enzo Maresca ka Chelsea mpanyimfo. So for Mohamed Kudus, or say Mohamed Kudus, force number 9 utimibo, left wing utimibo, right wing utimibo, second strike utimibo. Ana Pedro Neto no so no utimibo as a number 9, number 10, left wing. By right wing ono ehona na Mohamed Kudus ebro ne so no. And between these 2 players, Kudus and Joao Pedro no. Kudus lead the race no. Se Chelsea be piki obi a o ye versatile forward. E England wa e Joao Pedro and Abrante friend say Kudus. But omo ye omo analysis no. Omo si Kudus versatility no e wo soro. Enti say in case some be yi obi e England wa Kudus e top of the list. One of my personal favorite midfielders e Sergio Milinkovic-Savic. At the time I know what Lazio no. Me kaye pa say Milinkovic-Savic, Luis Alberto, ana Lucas Leiva. No mu ye adwuma pa yi. Ana Saudi for no Hilal for no de 40 million euros eba Lazio ana Claudio Lotito je. Kemeno ka say Sergio Milinkovic-Savic still na no performing at the highest level e was Saudi. Fenerbahce for no e show interest kese wo ma. Oma try say omo ne Sergio Milinkovic-Savic representatives ebedi nkomo. So on person return saba Europe. Next season no on person mutim ne yetek. No metimi a compete at the highest level. So one midfielder Jose Mourinho so openo e Sergio Milinkovic-Savic I will see a kind of Hilal. Hilal e bad din so mbeja ni mu by Jose say ope Sergio Milinkovic-Savic. Gabriel Martinelli e Arsenal player latest in ye. The situation of Gabriel Martinelli no aye daisi kakra. Martinelli ni jesa obetina Arsenal bobuku nim. Arsenal for so any beje say Gabriel Martinelli betina Arsenal bobuku nim. Omo nyina no epe omo ho asem a obi apese obi etimi ye adwuma de ma ne yonko. Arsenal for wo gidie wo Gabriel Martinelli mu say the project no mo ye no obetima ka ho ama Arsenal ye successful. So Arsenal person beton Gabriel Martinelli. Back in meeting na Arsenal for koye no. Omo se team bi ba. Na sa team ni e wo ska. Ebetima ma Arsenal akoto a top player de ombeje Gabriel Martinelli offer no. Unse already Bayern for a monitor situation of Gabriel Martinelli. Enti Arsenal for decide say team bi abana omu woska be 70 to 80 million euros a. Says can bet mama conform top target Rodrigo free Real Madrid diaba. By scanning this road dia omu njai Gabriel Martinelli because onye obi a oma targeting is omo ton is by offer ne ba na says can mu edu. No betim dia kwa conform top target e Rodrigo dia. Arsenal be consider Gabriel Martinelli dia no. Enti ye twen omo ne Arsenal dia betim akosi ho. Ano panamete se oye Casemiro ne Saudi dia story no. E ma mi konya interest kakra wum. Kenon se Saudi no okwo a public investment fund no oma omudi omusika ewura clubs dim no. Public investment fund no 4 clubs anoma take omu take care of. Hilal, El Nassr, Etihad ana Ali. And the 4 clubs are public investment fund no ewrim. Na story no the 10 years say enye a particular club ana ebefa Casemiro. By public investment fund no omo mom ne person beto Casemiro free Manchester United. Omo toni wia no me busa 4 clubs no why ne pe Casemiro etese party de no. Party situation with Saudi no enye a particular club na epe party. By eye aban na nkasa ne person beto no. No mo di amasa clubs no why ne pe no. The same thing applies to Casemiro. Enti aban no public investment fund ne person beto Abrante ni free Manchester. no mabusa 4 clubs ne say why and the power brand friend say Casemiro no and the last time be break story dem I say Casemiro ni free Manchester United Winfred indeed and Manchester United for be say umbetime nya no as replacement Konate center back e de ma Liverpool boboku no enu audi bebrebe tu jasa brand and still na no accept bid no so be renew kenu nim say story bi na mabonten say Real Madrid for na hyehyɛ ase say men renew ye do be ba no aba free abegi signing no bonus ken ena wie say yes enya Real Madrid na hyehyɛ ase o na Luis Campos a ono ne ye football advisor edema PhD no ono na eda da brand no enti say de dan kofo tirim say asa Real Madrid for na pese boy no renew no say ye PhD for na hyehyɛ ase enti PhD for na catch brand ne say o de e ma ne renew no be giska puduo no no nkwan fanhye ne ho no be si akan wo Paris fama PhD Real Madrid for e wo interest wom benyo mo na hyehyɛ ase report ne kire say e ye PhD for na Yildiz akraketo na say or perform very well with Juventus no teams naba Arsenal e wo ho Chelsea wo ho Juventus for say Yildiz no take ni akra no o de 100 million euros back from Monton no 100 million euros o de back from Monton no Chelsea show interest Arsenal show interest na Rodrigo de Paul ni situation no Atletico Madrid for so beton na de woman ye say AC Milan for so de omho agim enye Galatasaray nkwa na pe Rodrigo de Paul AC Milan for so say omo pa brantie no na mfimfin ho no Tiani Reinders mo me free ho no mbe shem no mbe replace Manchester United and Manchester City player back ho na player Manchester United ni City pre ho ni nyina no eye goalkeeper Diogo Costa I will see a kind of FC Porto goalkeeper ni will release clause of 75 million euros na yese why loyal to the club wa bought from mu junior side abesi ne enti uba na we negotiate o betima te so aba almost by 60 million euros Manchester si ope Man City si omope eno na akra na kodi nkomo akra ne se one opese oba England the toss working so oba England na between Manchester and City ope City
send akra bia be City
also ope City when you Manchester United ope City na eno ana Emiliano Martinez ni agent efre Manchester for Manchester catch Emiliano Martinez goalkeeper ne say omunya abotre kakra bi no mun sorte Brian Mbwemo deal no omu hwi a omu ni goalkeeper ne ba bi hwi
na omo yo nana den
so nana ne so media nu mu amana ko
okoyin so obi ama so fa na
Monaco fu aba
no na na obetia so be ko Monaco
ana wonti ate ne so be second choice anu aye second choice
okay
enti Emiliano Martinez agent no Manchester United for say omu ntwen kakra bi na eno no nso so aka che Manchester for ne say se omu cha so a omu wo option fufuro
well Emi Martinez there how does it say we ya de no to koto amo na
hey Debbie me pa cho Mr. Onidi mu a
Argentina for you know ordinary this is afibia enso na nya best goalkeeper we ase na
say country na okodi ye no
or the national team na je
or the national team na
on the best
onye the best oyade
okay
oyade but levels ho kutu amugina different level kra do un say we nya advantage and it is not as if say he's not taking advantage of whatever situation or the Argentina national team most of the trophies Omaje he's played key role so massive respect to him ono aka say when the national team no we achieve this so achieve aka the next level club football e was so the kan when no Aston Villa go ball Champions League kra na nia so he want to play at the big level one say Emiliano Martinez ideally ko bo big club and Canadian be ko soro pa o ba say obi ati ni din a ye tene say oya de ni aketwe mu keke because what he has achieved with the national team if Senka Obot team to say Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United. Kadini bakos rubebri.
We saw ya the Chelsea keepers.
And I make us say with the same performance or than they do Aston Villa. No. If he's giving the same performance to Chelsea, Kadini bakos rubebri because in any case, Robert Sanchez, Philip Joggins and Mono Monenam Chelsea, they are not better goalkeeper than this guy. Onana, onye better goalkeeper. Chain. Emiliano Martinez. Most of the teams, you know, and yes, Miami team, Manchester City, say yes, Pep Guardiola or Pep goalkeeper, the ball top for more, or be prayer. Eba say Chibola. Emi is a better goalkeeper. Me patch what you say. In Tennessee, I agree. Say goalkeeper ni die. Or yeah, the chen goalkeepers ni bebre. Okay. Asamu. Na men to amen some no so na.
Okay.
Men fa bi so nka ho fam bra. Ken the tie say some of the stories be ho and the clubs ni bi omo ya de bi sometimes I don't get it. Arsenal could see Martinelli 80 million. But the same Arsenal say Rodrigo Goes a Madrid football 90 million and the body. Yes. Some of the deals sometimes it's funny. Arsenal say, oh, Emi, we don't Gabriel Martinelli, we don't want to sell him. But if a club wants him, you bet 80 million. But the same way, Real Madrid for 90 million for Rodrigo Goes. I was on the body. Rodrigo Goes is a better player than Gabriel Martinelli. He's been and played at the highest level in the Champions League than Martinelli. Oh, you're way better. It's in the valuation, in case I say Gabriel about 40 million euros. Me, share Arsenal. I was a supporter, no. They need to start putting pressure on their people. Liverpool at J-League. Akoto Milos Kekes send a left back on Robert Sanchez Robertson ye Chimicas ye Akoto Milos Kekes abesha ho. Trent Alexander-Arnold ko wafre Jeremy Frimpong abesha ho. Wakoto flowing vet say Sahana Maten na shobo slide on opedie nemum sometimes the opponents go go ekyire a ohia a technician into Akoto 130 million euros wakofa player for abesha flowing vet di abesha ho. Also say wa pause. So on your opportunity be one about could be before more try. They upgrade. Look at what Manchester City is doing. Into Arsenal, I would say can toss me answer. Cause by this time, we know Bonko when say, oh, Arsenal are cut back who are Tommy, you know, they are searching for the third player. Then you see, say the team is getting serious. It is not as if say Arsenal markets don't know quite a exclusive right to player now Arsenal, and the other teams also interested in him. So what is going on? Here, Manchester United, Casemiro. Can me feel say last year they wanted to get rid of him. Casemiro na so ordained na so uncle. Last year, Saudi for ne ban home pa. Sika Ojeno, he is very much comfortable. Outside Madrid, now Oje 9.2 million pounds the whole year. Oba. Manchester United, I didn't call 18 million pounds. Now what we are 350,000 pounds. I better account to me. I am very much comfortable. Until last year, they pushed him, he did no move. A yonunti NSO, we kwaka a Manuel Ugarte Babe Shana 9. Until Ugarte, they are prepared to say, on the hair for Casemiro. Nobody thought to say, ye season at Casemiro. Eba one of the key players at the Manchester United. You may be easy, no. Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, Harry Maguire, Omomi and San, and then carry Manchester United. Say, Wababa a key player. But Ken, I can't 1 year on a contract. Manchester United cannot continue with Casemiro as a someone finding ways to get him out of the team. Me, let me say a bad thing because United do not know how to sell. Say young town United inside Anyadi. It is a medal sorry na me say Elna Safwa ba Casemiro ho a Ken good news. Let me tell you this, Ken. Let me create a scenario to you. Say Casemiro free Manchester United and now United is saving 18 million pounds. Onim say me a Manchester United what I would do, they say. Hey, indeed the crowd here. Master, say Jim Ratcliffe, mom body did cram that time on you, master. And yes, United need to get serious. Wouldn't him come here? We save 80 million pounds for Casemiro. Sa 80 million. Wouldn't him made the 80 million in the Bema Thomas Stay Party as the signing on fee. I'll get him on board. I think say Casemiro they will get the deal done. United should at least because he said Tommy would want to play Champions League, but something to entice him. They say it's the kind of be enticing to see here. Again, say indeed, just give it a try. At least let your supporters know you are making at least baby. Then you break Thomas type at say possible. Just give it a try. Anyway, here Garnacho there. £70 million at the bracket. See, Yakasi will be £70 million. It is a player. Club no value, it's a valuable players, and a value at £70 million. What has happened between Manchester United, Ruben Amorim, and Garnacho? No, he does not deserve £70 million tag. No. And I dare ask to say, club will pay. Sporting director Ben Ekwako on the board of directors and him say, me come market me Paliandro Garnacho, me could £70 million. It will be difficult for you. See, maybe a Garnacho Ababe Juno. I think what Manchester United should start doing is say, wait, or you're young, 20 years. What on at a reasonable price. Now the sell on clause, because no club will pay cash down 70 million. It will not happen, and it does not happen. Niko Williams. Ken, baby, Niko Williams deal in it, a emotional game. Now follow. Nyama cost to be a will follow. Because any case, Brony at the release clause buying, and what the ensure they buy you. Brony say we don't want to have this kind of conversation, and a boy no, or more tata no, and a boy no. Just pay the release clause and go. In Gomoy, you bet in your cats and the shots. By Barcelona paying the release clause. But and now until Barcelona will be ready to pay the release clause, Atletico Bilbao will play on this boy's emotions. Yes, Evu Ebusia, Kai. Menye bonia yeni.
Me family so no na save me.
Hey, omuna haje no. Unu no. Ya mamu sika mo na mo highest paid players o. Isebi mu ye tuntumfo enso ye kromufo. Unai Simon or that goal at the Spanish national tomorrow. I am number one. Sika oje and you be na womoji. Or we play the emotional, we play with the aquanim army or Niko Williams. Who on our captain of the team? Ike Munian or Sorigina no Kai Ike Munian. Clubs and Kessia by one cop. Inti boy no omedi dinner dream musa. Ade abeba ofoni ye no. Inti they are playing on the ball. I say emotional blackmailing being omu didi ni trim. Omu didi ni trim. That is what is going on today. Bilbao for no. So what is a Bilbao aton kesia? They don't sell to Spanish clubs recently. Okay. First 4 players are what ton wajisi kesia, but key players kept Okohin, Chelsea. Okay. Laporte Okohin, City. Javi Martinez Okohin,
Bayern.
Nabasa Pepao, who's one to Mabasa. And Herrera Okohin, Manchester United. Inti those people hardly say ubon's a star. Be sorry giddy. No one told their man a Spanish club. This guy is going to set a record because the last time and I talk Karanka at 97, 98. Recent times it does not happen. In Takrano, I said emotionally, break it boy in it down. And that is why I expect Barcelona to quickly wait and yet back and forth.
In this case, Maria Beden, Mariata, Mameno, Ghanaians, Makwatana Cruz, so Kruna Jemo first was a crooning na Omunsiomo from family in Yagro, Williams family. No, I can't do stage so last season and a soko, Omonana Kamatana. This season of Pesoko. Dear supporters in a year, near my Koso Belbao. Oma Criti hate.
Yeah.
Already the
boy.
Yeah. Ne brother ne captain. Kwambe no befa so mbetimi ama Nico beko ama family no enyo masumdwi.
It's difficult. You see some of these things and then there was say edwen nwumre bia Niko Williams no wekosia omo ultras no. Wekosia unse some you start working from the supporters front.
So Ben supporters
exactly. No, you need to get close to them, explain to them. Sometimes you give them money. But what I say, leadership will not see us. They start convincing the people. Oh, now they're killing Mbappe refugee. Supporters na air time ye town ye actually onomko have dinner now for mukra na support refugee. Behind the scenes, you need to work because a crow kete sebi any ikura omuye attached to clubs. Who free work what's happening to Trent Alexander-Arnold? Senya say again club ebe mua. Ka situation on Kansas Sada. In the clubs are attached to cities, you know. Who free work or not supporters neka say yampenia. Sometimes you need to go behind the scenes. As a some I mean no inaki, some pass about so obekwa. They need to start working behind the scenes, talking to those key guys. Ken, 1 minute.
Well.
Messi. I mean kaka being fan. Kaka just think say you will show all the best. But let me say this. Ken, Messi ni papa ho he Messi. Ofi ne chief Italy. Any Spain kakra. Ne maame chief Italy. Inti sanka ideally nka ye call the Italian ways ah. Eno mo mienu ekwo Messi ewa Argentina. Inti Messi is Argentine by birth. But nka ninchianka sanka sadie efi Italy. That is why the name Messi di na Argentine name. A Italian name. Actually, messenger. Yasmawa obi or the messenger ko like ode asamuko mobi. Say a meso. Kronanka sankasa Messi dini film no ye fed mache ewo Italy. Inti Messi dino enya Argentine name. A Italian name actually meso and a messenger. What I say? Inti Messi din Lionel ni the send papa say Lionel Richie or the 20 Lionel. Meso it's an answer Messi if you want to say it in, but Dina Kasanka say Meso by Messi. It's a Lionel Messi Cucitini ni yani mami din and no more to tono. We say happy birthday to him, but Messi Anka Sanka Sainchi any ni dino a Italian city. Aye, fair Masha. In fact, Masha, I want to Ascoli. So Kai Football Club, Ascoli.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, messenger.
So Messi and 38 years, we are tracing him.
Delivery boy. Okay.
Oh, David. David.
Marco Fabian. Delivery boy. Okay.
David.
Big uncle.
Kid, my man here from Manchester United. There are growing reports from Italy. Juventus prepare a bid for player friend Jadon Sancho. Na bid no more prepare no. Omo the players mienu ebeka ho. Na omo the ababa be for player friend Jadon Sancho plus cash. Na players mienu no. Ana din aba bonten Dusan Vlahovic. Any player friend Douglas Luiz. Omo mienu ana Juventus special disika. Eka ho no be for player friend Jadon Sancho. So what to Dusan Vlahovic? Now to Douglas Luiz. Ebia Douglas Luiz the end the caveat kakra beton. But Dusan Vlahovic what in the Manchester United. Juventus person this account or the befana. A lot of the Manchester United supporters are very there. But me I'm there. I feel like it's a deal in this Manchester United and penny for Nigitum. United should go for cash. Now somebody be back on nobody are top players or more pair. Somebody are quite for players or more pair. This is my reason. Our player friend said Douglas Luiz. He was a fine player with Aston Villa. Now the performance and he was as a midfielder. Adiebi being here from a midfielder, so be with team Mubiana Brandt here. Defensively, offensively, he combined a lot of duties. Etunya such a player Obama a lot of stability. Any BBR in the middle of your pitch. But Manchester United baby Ojinano, if you say there are certain players in the squad. Our performances, and a typical example, Casemiro situation. Yababe season, he was one of the best. But at the start of the season, now per Manchester United midfielders, Albania GDN, Autoso or Mumua. Na Casemiro nkaho. It's Manchester United in penny for no. Omo take a decision on Manchester United no. Till now, they don't have that kind of trust. Player because omo feel said there was a player ni Biano. Why It is a Manchester United episode ja player friend say Casemiro kwanya. And yet Douglas Luiz was a Manchester Koko faneba. Because Douglas Luiz Juventus bobo ko ni man kasa no. Now onya games ni bi more. He hasn't been a regular. Me jitum say injuries kakra ha no. But when even he was fit, on your opportunity that would be more to satisfaction. And the Douglas Luiz and I nim English Premier League no. Performance and they perform because of injuries. And this is that Douglas Luiz game. Aside that, on your young player, he's 27 years old. 27 years in your player, but me and your GDA wonimu. So be man time be another be sign long-term contract. No ababa be match ababa ye bibia ma. Debi. It's that deal. Elisa Manchester United G2. Number 2, striker is Vlahovic. If you are looking at the numbers of the Ama Juventus, season here Ibowie ya. And for the past 3 seasons are any bad. But all to the Manchester United strikers, and then Wabaka Vlahovic at the end was show. It's the Manchester United is such a striker, yeah. So Bobby United team no more. But the kind of striker Manchester United here says here. Anybody United gina players from Ubehiano. Vlahovic and Niso. I am saying this because for the past 3 seasons, in the 2022-2023 season, Abrantiani shared just 10 goals at the Juventus. 2024, or share 16 goals. And a season here, which is the 2024-2025 season. And also share 10 goals, the Juventus Bobo. But Manchester United, baby, Ginano, needs a number 9, or bet me amount double figures consistently. Probably a free 20 or more. Now, other players almost be joining, and you almost Baba Soso. To say the Manchester United, he pay Mbuemo. Any other players, no more the almost flanksmen about Baba Kahun, not Tim Nico anymore. It is a Manchester United striker. It shouldn't be Dusan Vlahovic, Abra Osimenom, Jokeresonum, available out before more. How much consistently, moment numbers I was through. And these are my reasons in here. Before say this shouldn't be a deal. Was a Manchester United Bobokono, Ejitum. So I'm about to have a friend is a Jadin Sancho. Omunje cash no. Now Manchester United enter the preferred players. No one first can be in Kahon Konkotomo. Ken Chelsea strengthened a lot of departments in their squad. Yawaha. And Chelsea decided to go for Liam Delap because the kind of numbers are. Player friend is Jackson. And the match Chelsea Bobokono. And you're encouraging us at number 9, looking at chances of Mokiti the Mano. It's on the Delapaba. Or Baba any dear, season near Baba Remy. Yeah, aware, such Chelsea are top player friend is William Estevayo. Are probably on Baba join the Chelsea Bobo Kono. Yeah, aware, such Chelsea go through Dim Comosomo Jamie Gattens. About the left flank. No, so Baba General was a kind of match Chelsea Bobo Kono. It's the department are season near Bowie and Chelsea falling short. No. Chelsea try as much as possible. Some will feel this out to Kuno and so one more team them a yepa. But there is one position I feel that Chelsea loses sight on. And I was at Chelsea again and then attention shall see a battle. Ken, that is the central defense position. Chelsea's central defense position and why Monebo. Season year Bowie and Levi Cowell. Trevor Chalobah. These were the constant players and most of the games are no more bono. Omon and age now our central defenders at the match out. It was season anymore. And Ranty anymore hasn't been bad. But baby, a Chelsea person Omokono. You are always going to need a commander or central defense or betting Yabua. Now organize the backline at the amount. Chelsea commander were actually Honum. Rhys James. He is the captain of the side. But he's a player availability here, Hano. Aside and no. He plays far on the flank. It is so be Benjamin Finfi no be commanding Washington Quadano. Chelsea needs to add any be but other top clubs no more Europe. A season I bochem. Any previous seasons, omo modern power or Philip position be area actually honomo or make sure so be a commander or control backline in the amano. And yes, sir, they be a goalkeeper and be exposed. If you are talking about team friend say Paris Saint-Germain this year, there was one player who has been Marquinhos consistently or actually honom. And my team friend say Paris Saint-Germain organize controlling the backline the PSG Bobo Kono. Barcelona season I bochem win. One of the players in Barcelona team winning the Spanish La Liga was Inigo Martinez. Or Sevi as that experienced figure. Any commander, I will actually one of them Barcelona Bobo Kona. Or team control Quadan any other players, I will actually coupled with good performance. And so the Maomo. Oko Liverpooler, why not shake Crampon Uwenya Van Dijk? I will Liverpool at Chihonum. I'll control the other players as a commander. And the Liverpool Bobo Kono. When Manchester City in their heydays, Nanyama Kwan Kaidema Pep Guardiola, you are going to get Ruben Diaz. Manchester United this season can at least now when Harry Maguire control the back line at the Manchester United Bobo Kono. It is a Chelsea. I am not going to competing well. And so domestic competitions and the Champions League no more. We shouldn't forget that this season Chelsea won the Champions League. Uncle Conference League, relatively and only a difficult competition than the Conference League, and also upgrading every department of your team. It's in as much as offer strikers at the Abba, offer wingers at the Abano. Chelsea needs a commander in central defense. Or better me control the back line. Said the Abayan Conquer, say, Ebia other goalkeepers in Pobeba, no to be exposed. I feel that one of the reasons in here, Chelsea goalkeeping department now exposed. No, it is because a commander in the central defense or in the heart of defense. And the coach, or reinforcing other positions, or managing so person GEPL person or Champions League and also compete here and you Levi Cowell and Trevor Chalobah and the idea say Jumana
with all more dear no metimage
with these two when you respectable position they said Yomunya ya
no magic trophy bang
Premier League in the bedding Champions League bedding and it's a mabo teams no more Champions League no any more performance any more mujina and so the maumo I was told you be centrally
why fed Eddie Amako I didn't say why are this
he hasn't been bad but over Dinambo anything that me can say they are good central defenders but looking at baby a Chelsea person or corner
yeah okay
omuntimi moa it's just over you on film crowd but you get someone who is there omuntimi understand no normal building that kind of thing so no need to they can take over but for now where Chelsea wants to get to obey here a central defender or serve as a commander no control the back line no and so they are Chelsea
well